Hi, welcome to AllBrands After Hours with me, your host, Courtney Douthat. Welcome to the show. We hang out and craft together. Today we'll be going over some of the new features in Artspira. Let's do this. Well, today was supposed to be a different video, but I saw that Brother had announced their new subscription with Artspira. Now, after playing with it, looking through it, I wanted to, of course, give you my opinions, because remember, I'm Courtney, I'm not Brother. So I will tell you what I like, what I don't like, and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead, let's jump in Artspira, and I'll tell you what I've seen, and again, what I like and what I don't like. So whenever I jump into my Artspira account, the first thing that I notice is that there's now a new little banner here at the top that shows introducing the Artspira subscription. The subscription is $12.99 a month. However, they are giving you a 60-day free trial to play it out and, look at all the fun things and decide if that's something you want to go forward with. So I've already gone ahead and I've signed up for the subscription. Again, $12.99 a month, and so far I think it's pretty cool. Alrighty, so when we scroll down, we see that of course the new magazine came out. How stinking cute is this? With all the new ones. And I love that this collection of the month seems like a new thing. I don't think they had that last one. Yep, so that must be a new thing that they're doing. They have the weekly projects like they always do, which are really, really cool. But it looks like they're now doing a collection of the month. So I guess this is just for the whole month. It'll be on every week's one. So I think this is the first magazine to come out for October. So that makes sense to me. All right, so it looks like none of the projects are under a paywall as of right now. It looks like we still get all of our awesome projects. Now we even get a whole collection of the month, which is a lot of fun. Alrighty, so now we start seeing these little crown icons. Those little crown icons are what signifies if something is behind the subscription paywall. So it looks like all of these aren't in the new embroidery. However, now these are. Now, something I've noticed is that there are so much more. Yes, Artspira Brother always gave out a few every once in a while, but now it looks like they've unleashed the herd of them. There are so many more than what they were before, which is amazing. So all of them, again, with the little crown, are behind a paywall. However, I do want to say all the previous ones that weren't behind the paywall, they're still there and you can still get them. So it's not like they've put all the embroidery designs behind there, only some of them that they do, and they're still going to come out with more that aren't behind the paywall. So I think that was a huge thing that everyone was worried about, was that, oh no, Artspira is behind a paywall. No, Artspira is not behind a paywall. Just additional features and additional designs are behind the paywall. So you still have all the great things that you loved about Artspira. There are just now additional ones. Do you have to buy them? No. Do you have to do the subscription to use Artspira? No. Can you to get the additional things? Yes, but that's up to you. If you want to do that, you can still use your scan and cut. You can still use your embroidery machine, and you can still use your print moda with Artspira, even if you don't pay for that subscription. So, and I'm frugal. I'd tell you if it was different. Alrighty, so it looks here that we've got now new cutting ones for this month. And if you notice, none of those right here are behind the paywall, but these are. So again, just like the embroidery designs, they added additional ones that are behind the paywall, just like they did with embroidery, but not all of them are. Now, if you notice, the sublimation is something new that they've added. Sublimation, again, there's a few that aren't behind the paywall and there are a few that are behind the paywall. If I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that these will have to be used with the Brother sublimation printer, like how they did with the embroidery machine, scan and cut, and print moda. So Brother did come out, or is coming out, with a sublimation printer very soon, and I have played with it and it's pretty fun. So so sublimation is on there. Again, here's new printing designs for your print moda. How cute are these? And look, none of these are behind the paywall except these two right here, the Christmas tree and that one. Of course, there are more that they've added. So look, there we go. Look, none of these are behind the paywall. Yep, just those little ones with the crown. That how stinking cute. Ooh, that's cute, the horse. The train? Sorry, I get excited when I look through this. So yeah, they have added so many cool things to print moda now. personally, I have paid, again, started the free trial to the subscription, and it's really cool. So I have them all right now, which is great. And when we get past that, I'll decide if I want to keep going. Knowing me, and I will. I can't help it. I love a good design. So very, very cool. Popular projects which come in the magazine every month, they have on here. And if you've never looked at the magazine's really cool. It comes out with subscriptions. It comes out with new projects every single week. And there is a YouTube video as well as a material list and step-by-step guide of how to do that project. Like how fun is that? So I love it. Alrighty, so let's go into things that are behind there. So we saw some of the designs that are behind the subscription. However, there is a huge feature, in my opinion, that is behind the subscription that's really, really cool. If you come to new at the bottom of the screen, the last thing I did was print some stuff. But if you noticed, on the cutting and the printing, there are no little crowns. But on embroidery, that's where there is now a crown. So the design editor and drawing tools, that was always on Artspira. However, now there's a new feature. So you're still keeping all the features you had before, which were amazing, but now you get a new one with the subscription. So that's image to embroidery. So I'm going to select a hoop size, and let's say a 5x7. All right, hit done. And now it brings you here. So where do you want to bring in an image? So I'm going to come to camera roll, and it's going to pull up photos that I have in my phone or in my tablet. So let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's do this one. I did it earlier. It's so cute. All right, now it's telling me, hey, your image is outside of the frame area, which I know, and that's fine. Alrighty, so we brought in the picture of my son. How stinking cute. So there are different things that you can do. So I like that it brought me to the conversion first, because portrait conversion you could go to, and that's going to actually ask you if you want to make it into a black and white image. So if I did that, and I would hit digitizing, and now since it's a black and white image, well, that's two colors, so black and white. So I could tell it, hey, I want two colors. It would ask me, do you want to remove the background and just have him as the center one? I say okay. So I'm going to hit preview. And now it's going to say transforming is in process. Please wait for a moment. The moment is long. Remember, Courtney, not brother. That moment takes a little while. It's very, very cool. Oh, I like how I say that and it jumped up. So it does take a few seconds. Look at that. And it's now turned him into a really cute little portrait, the black and white portrait. Now, let's say if we want to hit cancel. So I'm going to hit cancel. Hit cancel, I'm going to come back again, get a 5x7, select the same photo, because I want you to see it on the same photo so you can really get a taste of what this is. So we're going to hit OK. So I'm not going to do portrait conversion, because remember, that's the black and white one. All right, I'm going to do digitizing. So if we scroll down right here, we see embroidery. I can digitize this, or I can do cross stitch, and we'll do all of them so you can see them all. So if I say digitizing, I come down here and ask me what or how many colors do I want. So number of colors. Right now it's set to 10, but I could go up all the way to 20. And you can tell it to remove the background, or if you don't want to. So I actually want the background, so I'm going to tell it to preview. And what it's doing is it's now turning that into embroidery stitches. What? We're digitizing, guys. We're full on digitizing. Like, this is really, really cool. So it's going to turn that whole thing into the digitized image if I wanted to. All right, now Courtney, that looks a little crazy. Yeah, because it's doing it with a dark color. However, we of course can come down right here. How stinking cute is that? It's now made him into a digitized design. Now again, you could come down further to see an even lighter version of it if you wanted to. That was done in very hard colors, but if you wanted to come down to the lighter colors, you can. And if you scroll all the way to the end, it will show you the picture that you had, digitized. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up. How amazing is that? Look at the flower. That is amazing. This is really cool. So I don't get excited about much. That I'm excited about. That is actually really cool. Now again, I brought it up to all the 20 colors. You don't have to do that. You can of course bring it down to 5 colors if you want, or whatever it is you want. So if I wanted to come down again and keep going down and tell it, hey, I just want 1 color, 2 colors, 3 colors, or however many you want it to do. But I know that I had blues and greens and whites and browns in the photo, so I gave it that option. So I keep hitting cancel. Courtney, don't do that. All right, so we're gonna do another 5x7, camera roll. Guys, why am I doing it from the start? Could I just do it in that screen? Yes, but I want you to know how to get there. Alrighty, so we've got digitizing. Again, we could drop it down. If I had done 10 colors, I'll show you what it would look like if I had just done 10 colors. So again, takes it a little bit of time when it's doing that, but it's literally creating stitches out of a photo. All right, 10 colors is what it thinks that would look like. It's trying to pick up his skin color. You can tell that. Of course, you can do whatever colors you want. It's just giving suggestions. How stinking cute is that? How stinking cute. I actually liked it when it was more colors, so I'm gonna go back to that and hit preview. So again, it's creating where it thinks that the different colors should start and everything like that. And of course, we still have the option to change sizes. Oh, that's so cool. So I'm gonna hit done. Alrighty, so I'm gonna come in, I can still hit size and change the size of it that I want. Now, currently it's locked, so I could just hit the lock button and it would unlock it, and then I can change it to be whatever size I want. So I'm gonna cancel because I don't want to change the size. And I can come in here and change the image if I want to, but I love my image. I think it's cute. I could come over here and change hoop sizes. If I decided I wanted a smaller hoop size or a bigger hoop size, I could come here just to change it right there. How cool. Now, that is telling me, hey, your image is still that size. You might want to change your image if your hoop size is now this big. So I appreciate that. Now I can put my exact hoop size on there and be able to change it out. And that's not something new. That's something you've been able to do, but now you're able to do it with this. So very, very cool. So another feature I want to show you, again, we'll do a 5x7 camera roll. We're going to use the same image so we can tell the differences. Okay. All right, which is cross stitch. So now we have a cross stitch, and now you can edit that cross stitch even further. So we can tell it how big we want the cross stitch little X's to be, if we want them very, very small, if we want them very big. So I wanted a little small one. You could do a single, double, or triple. So let's do a single, and again, you can change how many colors you want. I like doing the most colors. You can remove the background if you want. I'm gonna keep my background. So let's go ahead and hit preview. It's gonna go ahead and transformation is in the process. Please wait a moment. And there's my cross stitch. How amazing is that? And that's just a single. But Courtney, what if we did a double? So let's keep all the things the same and do a double. Honestly, I don't think that that is 20 colors that it's giving me. I think that it's looking, and if there had been a color that was similar and I had it set to a smaller number, so say I only wanted 5 colors, well, if there was 2 greens, it would try to, oh, how cool that is with the double. Okay, let's do triple. Preview. I think that it would probably combine those colors, so I feel like every time I'm use this, I'm gonna just put it to the max colors. That way, if there are any slight, changes in colors, then I can do that, and it's not a huge issue. Like, how amazing is this? This is so cool. So, pretty cool. I like that they gave me those features even further. So that was the triple. That is so amazing. So, I'm gonna switch to single, and I'm gonna hit preview. Because I like the way that it looked the best. I love it. That looks so amazing. That's so amazing. He looks so good. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and I can type into anything. So Little John, save. And I could have probably put cross stitch in there. So I kind of sorted them for myself. So we're storing data on the server. Please wait. Now, this is saving to Artspira. This is not saving to your computer. This is not saving to an outside device. This is saving to Artspira. So now we have a saved one. So we're going to hit done. And there's my design. So currently it's showing it's an embroidery machine design. And I could select right here if I had multiple embroidery machines hooked to this. So if I had my embroidery machine hooked to this right now, it's nearby, I can select the embroidery machine that I wanted to send it to. I could just select that embroidery machine and then hit transfer and transfer over that design to my embroidery machine, which I think is so cool, so cool. So something that I don't know if Brother intended, I'm not seeing an easy way to do it, but something that I was thinking with the cross stitch. So if we go to my connection and we go and select Little John, I could take a screenshot of this, go to new, go to printing, go to my design, whatever size I want, hit letter. I'm just selecting letter. I could go add from my camera roll, and then so I could now go resize that if I wanted to. We could even flip it like this. And that would actually give me, and I could print it out, that would give me the blank that I needed to be able to cross stitch on top of it. So again, I could go ahead and hit OK. Done. So I could go ahead and save it, Little John photo. Save. Again, don't know if brother intended that to happen. However, you cannot give me a cross stitch design like this and not expect me to think of additional things. If I can come to my creations, and now I have this, that, look, if you notice right next to it, it says, that first one, the Little John said embroidery, and this one now says printing. And now I could print this out and actually have a printed out image in cross stitch that I could use as a guide to do cross stitch with. So I don't think they intended the cross stitch feature for the print mode aside, but I don't see any way that they're stopping it. So I don't think they mind. I don't know. It's better ask for forgiveness, or ask for forgiveness instead of permission. So that is something that I don't know if they intended it to do, but that is an additional thing if you do have the subscription that I think is really cool that you could do if you wanted to. So remember, Courtney, not brother. So if you look up here at the top, of course, we have embroidery design, cutting designs, sublimation now on there. Project designs, education's now a new feature. So if you select education, you could go to basics, which if they're giving us this screen, it makes me think that currently there's just embroidery as an option with basic, but it makes me feel like they're going to be adding additional ones. Now, of course, this is not with the paid advertisement, or this is not with the paid subscription. This is something I've just noted that they just added at the same time. So you can still get this even if you don't have the subscription. So if you go into basics, there are tips and tricks, choosing a design for your project, simple machine editing, hooping fundamentals, successful stitching with proper needle, thread, and bobbins, stabilizer types and use. I mean, this is really cool. This is great information, especially if you're just starting out, or if you need a little refresher. Like, I'm gonna watch all these videos because they seem really great. So very, very cool. It makes me feel like they're gonna be adding way more, and more education out there is never a bad thing. So very, very cool. But of course, you can always do all the things you already were able to do. They just added another feature, a few more features. I mean, we're digitizing, we're able to do that white and black image, was very, very cool. The digitizing alone, that was cool. Also cross stitch, very cool, and they give us all those different options for single, double, triple, you know, everything like that, and being able to select how big or how small we want this cross stitch. So, and now I don't think that they intended it, but you could print out your own cross stitch now to make your own cross stitch designs and have whatever you wanted under the sun, you know, become a cross stitch now, which is very, very cool. So don't think they intended that. However, that is probably my favorite feature because I cross stitch. So that's probably one of my favorite things. I don't know if they intended it. I think is really, really cool. So again, you get all these designs that are amazing. If you do have a subscription, you get even more designs. Do you have to? No. All right, guys. So I was actually done with that video and I was editing it today. And I found out a few more things that I felt were kind of important to add to this video. Because remember, Courtney, not brother. So there's a few things that I want to go over with the subscription and the non-subscription. The one that really stood out for me is that I realized that before I felt like every week we got a new magazine. Now it's, if you don't have the subscription, you get one. So the first magazine of the month, including the projects, is free. The remaining 3 magazines of that month are part of the paid subscription. So that is something I didn't realize because of course I signed up for the subscription, the free trial. Now, speaking of the free trial, this is where I don't feel like anyone said this, or at least I didn't say anything about this. Guys, if you want to do the free trial, do it now. Do not wait, because the 60-day free trial is available now to do. So the 60-day free trial, it starts from the day of enrollment, but you must enroll for the free trial by December 31st. Courtney, why? 2 months free when you register for Artspira Plus, which is what they're calling it. Is Artspira Plus is a subscription. So it could be $119.99 per year, which is a 20% discount, locked in 12 months, no refunds, enrolled by 12/31 for the additional 2 months free. After that, so January 1st, all products purchased by January 1st, get a 30-day free trial. So if you want that extra month, do it now before January 1st, because after January 1st, they're only going to do 30 days is what I'm reading. And this is on Brother's site. Like, I dug and found this on their site. So that's something. If you want to do the 2 months instead of just getting 1 month, do it before January 1st, because if not, after that, they're going to do the 1 month trial. So if you want to get a free month, $12.99 free month. Now, something else I noticed on here was that the free subscription, so Artspira, you can have 20 designs saved in Artspira, in the cloud is what they consider. It's a cloud-based app. So in the cloud, you can have 20. If you do the Artspira Plus, the subscription, you could have 100 saved. So that is something. Now, do you have to save the designs that are in Artspira to use them? No. But if you create your own, do whatever you want, and you want to save it, something that you've changed and modified, 20 for regular Artspira Plus is 100. So that is something I did not see until I started digging. And of course, the subscription, Artspira Plus, you could cancel at any time. So you're not like locked in. You can cancel anytime. However, if you do pay for the whole year, well, then you've paid for the whole year. There's no, I think, getting out of that. So that's something to be cautious about. I probably will pay for the whole year because I know I'm going to use this. It's me. I know I'm going to use it. So I want to get that 20% off discount to pay for the whole year. Again, I think it was $119.99 is what it said. But that's up to you. You can go month to month if you want to. Now, when you do the Artspira Plus, the paid plan, you can upload, let's see, PES, PHC, PHX, DST, which is cutting, FCM, SVG, and, JPEG, and PNG. So that's what the paid one. So that's pretty cool. And of course, the Artspira and Artspira Plus, they're the same app. I saw a question about that when I was looking through. It's the same app. So there's not two different apps. Even though they have two different names, it's the same app, and you're just adding a feature to it. Another thing that I saw was how many machines can I connect to the Artspira app. I don't think this is new for the paid subscription or anything like that. I think this is just something I never realized, is that you can only connect 4 machines to the Artspira account. So, and that's counting embroidery machines, print modas, and scanning cuts. So 4. So if you want to do 2 embroidery machines, a print moda, and a scanning cut, you can. If you want to do 2 scanning cuts, 1 print moda, mix and match, whatever you want. But 4 machines, you can connect the same machine to another Artspira account. So say you have 2 accounts and you want to connect to the same machine for some reason, you can do that. That is an option. But yeah, 4 machines. So they say, what is it? It can be 4 of the same machines, same kind, or 4 of different machines that are all wirelessly enabled or Bluetooth capable. So 4 machines. So think of all your print mode, again, your scanning cuts, your embroidery machines. Those are all machines. They're not separating them. Because it would be great if you could add 4 of each, but now it's just 4 total. So that is something I was not aware of, that I think, and again, that's not paid subscription. That has nothing to do with that. That's just something I thought you'd want to know. So currently for just the regular Artspira, it's 500 cutting designs, 500 embroidery designs, and 100 printing designs, plus access to the Artspira magazine monthly instead of weekly, but we'll start with that. You can always transfer designs many times as you want, so there's no limitation to how many times you can transfer the designs. So I hope that information helped. I felt like there wasn't a ton of information about, the basic stuff, but that's stuff that I thought was, imperative to make your choice if you want to do it or not. So do you have to do it? No. You can, of course, just stay with the regular Artspira and still have 500 cutting designs, 500 embroidery designs. That's a lot. That is a lot. But if you want to have the additional editing features, if you want to have the additional things, it is available for you. But those are some questions that I saw after I'd already filmed the video, edited it, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to send it back to past Courtney to finish this out. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Remember that I am Courtney. I am not Brother. Did I make the subscription? No. Am I telling you about the cool things about it? Yes. Be nice. Be nice to me in the comment section, guys. Because I've seen a lot of people were really mad about the subscription. However, it's just an additional tool. You don't have to. They're not forcing you to get the subscription. They're just saying those tools are there if you want them. You don't have to. Everything is still the same. They're still giving you all the free projects. They're still giving you all the free designs. That hasn't changed. It's just some added stuff if you want it. You do not have to do it. All right, guys. I hope that cleared up some of the confusion. I hope that helped. Please, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe because it's the easiest way to let us know that you want more videos, and y'all have a good night. Bye.